This is the Randi Rhodes Show on 960 KNEW and online at 960KNEW.com.
Here's today's talking point from your official guide to being a good Republican. Talking point number 1009. Take a good whiff. You smell what's a-cooking? We're having conspiracy for dinner. The Obama White House is trying to serve you all up a heaping helping of phony economic recovery. Here's Rush to describe the menu.
Jack Welch thought the numbers have been cooked. I thought the numbers have been cooked.
Well, then it must be true. Because, folks, if there is anything that Rush Limbaugh knows, it's things that have been cooked. He's got a special expertise in items that have been deep-fried, dipped in mayonnaise, and sprinkled with powdered sugar. At least we hope it's sugar. Could be. Yeah, never mind. In any case, it's not just Rush. Here's Fox News interviewing Donald Trump.
Do you think they changed the numbers?
I do, and I think that they did there's a lot of monkey business.
And Donald Trump knows numbers. For years, he's managed to be the richest man in the world with very little money. And it's not just jobs numbers, as Ann Coulter points out.
I've been very suspicious of the polls as well. I mean, it's curious how the polls are often wrong.
And I'm suspicious about polls whenever I'm around you. But we don't live in a world of pure black and white. Well, except for Ann's wardrobe and skin tone. Poll numbers are sometimes right, as I'm told they will be for the next 3 days. We'll update you after the debate on Thursday. Until then, who are you going to believe? Us or your lying basic math skills? Don't think about that too hard. And that's today's talking point, number 10, whatever. Disregard the number part. From your official guide to being a good Republican.
It's so hard to figure out who's telling the truth. They're all the same. The Democrats and the Republicans, they're all the same. Who's telling the truth? Who's telling the truth? I can't figure out who's telling the truth.
I will not reduce the taxes paid by high-income Americans. I said today that we're going to cut taxes on everyone across the country by 20%, including the top 1%. And the key to great schools, great teachers. So I reject the idea that I don't believe in great teachers or more teachers. He says we need more firemen, more policemen, more teachers. Did he not get the message of Wisconsin? The American people did. It's time for us to cut back on government. It's a lengthy description, but number one, pre-existing conditions are covered under my plan. If they're 45 years old and they show up and they say, I want insurance because I've got a heart disease, it's like, hey guys, we can't play the game like that. You've got to get insurance when you're well. Oh. And then if you get ill, then you're going to be covered.
These people make me sick.
Truly, you better have health insurance, Colonel Larry Wilkerson, because if you get sick from these people and you don't have health insurance, in Mitt Romney's world, you don't get health insurance. Although, for some reason, he thinks that means pre-existing conditions are covered. What? How? How in the world can you not know who's telling the truth? How in the world can you not know which party or which presidential candidate is actually looking out for 98% of the American people versus the top 2 or 1%? How can you not know that Mitt Romney will take us to war? How can you not know that Mitt Romney is a liar? How can you not know these things at this point in the election cycle? It blows my mind. It truly, really does. And how can you not know that there is no Republican Party? As one of our callers pointed out today, your dad may have been a Republican, but there is no such thing as the party he belonged to. It doesn't exist anymore. Now you've got crazy people, literally nutbags. Paul Brunn, the Republican from Georgia, Paul Brunn. He actually stood up before a church group over the weekend and said evolution and the Big Bang Theory are all lies straight from the pit of hell, adding that these lies were intended to, quote, keep me and all the folks who were taught that from understanding they need a savior. To the point where we have to actually get Bill Nye the Science Guy out on the TV to tell people in this country, because the propaganda is so crazy, we have to tell people in this country that the tradition of technological innovation in the United States is what made us the exceptional nation that you love. It's what made us great. It's what actually took us from an ordinary nation to a nation that was the envy of the world.